Hey everybody, this is Jason Friedman here, and today is day 14 of my 30-day video challenge. And over the last couple days, I've been taking some questions from people that I've received and talking about them here. And I want to talk about another one today. And the question that I got today is something that I've kind of struggled with myself, more early on than I do today, but it's always a question. And so here was the question. When do I decide what I should be outsourcing versus doing myself? So, in the earlier days of my business, when I didn't have a large team and I didn't have other people, it was actually even before some of the current opportunities for like Fiverr or some of those things existed. But there was a way to find freelancers and a way to find other people that I could kind of delegate for a small fee some of the work that was on my plate. And I was really reluctant to do that. And part of it was being a bit of a control freak. Part of it was thinking that no matter what, I could do it better than anybody else. So if I'm going to have to redo it anyway, why even waste the time and the money to find someone, to pay them, to go through that whole process? And it wasn't until I learned this, this thinking strategy about what I am best in the world at, where my talents are so special. And this is the idea of unique ability that I've learned from my coach, Dan Sullivan. And he defines unique ability as something that makes you, that you're the best in the world at, that you get more energy, you're energized when you do it. Your passion is completely connected to it. When you do it, everyone's like, oh my God, that's your God-given gift, holy cow, right? That's unique ability. And so what happens a lot of times is we start a business or we're in the business, we are in our role as the CEO or whatever your role happens to be, and we're doing everything. And our unique ability is this thing that kind of gets pushed down because it's the thing we know we can kind of do in our sleep, so we leave it till last, and all the other stuff kind of takes over. So all these tasks get in front of us and they get in the way and they bog us down, and by the time we finally get through all the junk that we had to do, then we're kind of tired and we don't even feel like doing the things that we're best at. And so if you're trying to grow and scale your business, you need to protect that time to be in your unique ability, to do what only you can do. So that's when you have to start realizing that you can delegate, you can let some of these things go, and you can outsource, right? So I'm talking specifically about outsourcing, like when you go onto like a Fiverr or an Upwork or look on other online resources to find people that you can delegate these projects to. If you're spending most of your time doing things that other people can do great, that it's not your special skill, it's not what you're most passionate about, it's taking like invaluable time away from you doing the things that only you can do, it's time to really consider outsourcing and delegating those tasks off your list so that you can do what's really going to help you be more fulfilled. It's going to help you grow your business. It's going to create value for your customers. So think about this. The number one mistake that I see people make when they start to delegate or outsource is they're not clear about the project. Because you know it, like you have this curse of knowledge, you know all the details, you've been doing these kinds of things. What I like to do is create almost like this creative brief. So I write a full document about the who, what, when, where, why, how, like all the details about what I need to have delegated and what I expect the outcome to be. And I use that as the tool that I give to these people that I'm going to outsource and I'm going to delegate to. So if you're trying to get some things off your plate, find the things that are easy at first. Like do some like really simple things that you can delegate and just get used to effectively communicating the delegation and finding these people that can do it. And as you start to do this more and more, you're going to feel a level of freedom wash over you like you've never experienced before. It's like the most liberating thing in the world, I promise you. So give yourself permission to try this delegation, this outsourcing thing, but use some simple things. Find some simple tasks that you can outsource, write up a clear brief of exactly what you need done, how you need it done, when you need it done by. I call it Fisher pricing it. Make it really simple. Like if you were telling a young child exactly what to do it that way. Over communicate. Make sure that you put all the details into it that you can, and then try that. And once you've done that for a little bit, you're going to start to see the results and you're going to get more inspired to go a little bit bigger and a little bit bigger. And this is something you can crawl, walk, run. You can start out small and you can get bigger and bigger and bigger with it. So I'd love to hear from you. Tell me in the comments below this video, what kinds of things have you outsourced before? Did it work? Did it not work? What might you think about outsourcing now? I'd love to hear your comments, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.